Starlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never ventured into my sector of the universe before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. For those who are returning, thank you so much for rejoining me for another weekly. And for those who have subscribed, thank you for loyalty and your support. For those who haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And if this video resonates with you, this reading resonates with you, please illuminate that thumbs up icon. I do have one quick thing, two quick things. So Spirit wanted me to completely change up my readings for right now. So there'll be completely different decks except for the numerology deck for this week, but I'm going a little bit different direction. We're still going to see what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid, and we're going to go from there for this week. Also, my calendar is open for personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading from me, go ahead to capellawellness.com and book yourself a reading. If you want a quick yes or no answer even, I do have those readings available for you. Any questions you have, please contact me through the email address in the description box below. You can also find links to particular readings in case you want to go straight to the reading in the description box as well, okay? So with that being said, let's get into the reading. Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you are well and you are having a wonderful week so far. So what we're going to do is we are going to we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, for June 7th to June 13th. Again, time is fluid. If it's not the time in which I indicated, that's okay, because whenever you reach this video is the right time for you to receive your messages. Also, if this message does not resonate with you or nothing, you feel confused, nothing in this reading resonates with you, check your other placements, okay? Also, wait till the end to see what the new moon in Gemini is going to bring you. And you get to ask any question at all, and we will get an answer from the angels, okay? So we're going to see what your theme is for this week. We have resilience. I'm going to go pull the other cards too before we get into the reading, okay? We're now going to see what you need to focus on. What is it that Aquarius needs to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is it that Aquarius needs to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh my goodness. Oh. Really? Okay, Spirit's like, you guys got a lot of cards. Apparently there's a lot going on with Aquarius too. Just like Libra. What is it that Aquarius needs to avoid? Oh, okay. One card. All right. Here we go. Let's look at the bottom of the deck with the overall energy. Number 3, creation, realization. Yeah, there's something you need to realize about, there's a better path for you. Look at this massive keyhole. It's like you're trying to find the right key to unlock a door, but that keyhole is way big enough for you to just walk through it. And that is to your salvation, your light, your dharma, your purpose. This is you starting to understand that, the universe is trying to get you to realize something where, yeah, there's something better for you. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. This is about you really following your heart and buckling down and getting things done and following your purpose. You have to start going within and understanding what brings you happiness, what brings you true happiness, what brings you to the light.
And that light is going to illuminate that path for you. Okay? Really examine things in your life, things that don't bring you value, things that don't really have any true purpose for you. But when you really go within and start realizing who you truly are, you have your creativity levels up. You are able to better create things and manifest things. And when you're especially when you're working towards your dharma, so many other doors start opening up for you. Okay? Especially if there's bad habits, bad patterns that you keep doing that are keeping you from your fulfillment. When you realize what it is that you're doing that is blocking your manifestation, that is blocking you from your abundance, that is blocking you from achieving, ultimate fulfillment, like that comes with the Ace of Cups, that is really huge. And don't be fearful when you're self-internalizing and you're really going within and studying yourself and really understanding, where is the key to my success? But look, again, the keyhole's so huge. You don't need a key. It's within you already. You don't need the physical key. And we have the overall energy now. It's another 3, you guys. Creation, alignment of mind, body, and spirit. Expansion, exploration, like the 3 of Wands. Resilience. Look at all this stuff she's carrying on her back. She's like, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands with this card. Some of you may think there's a big burden with, you're carrying something that's heavy. There's a lot of stress. You may be giving too much of yourself to others. You have to release burdensome situations and drop that heavy load. But this is also you, like, well, I'm just going to push through. This is weighing heavy on my soul, I just heard from Spirit. This is too much to bear, I just heard. When you start realizing, especially if this is not serving you, right? You're tired, you're weary. Like, is this really bringing me fulfillment? When you start realizing that you don't need to be in this situation, then you're all better for it. And then you can drop this heavy load. Especially when you start realizing, I made all these mistakes. I keep running myself into these karmic patterns. I'm seeing, because with the 10 of Wands, it's understanding and realizing your bad habits, your karmic patterns. Okay? And when you start realizing that you're going in circles with the same stuff, you have the ability to actually change things and to heal. You heal those things. And you start, and you grow, right? It's all about self-growth. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to feel like you have to give more to others, but then you're realizing, wait, this is not really what life is about. I'm out of balance. I'm out of whack. I'm seeing Temperance card. You have to find balance within yourself and learn how to heal. And the Star card is the first card over there in that big pile of cards that we'll get to in a little bit. But know that you are strong and you are resilient. And with every mistake, with every burden, any stress, any one of these wands that causes, stress, we grow stronger from them, right? We grow wiser. We get smarter. We begin to build better things for ourselves, better towers. Better lives, okay? Where we don't have to do all the toil and labor and work. We don't have to be bent over and be like, oh my God, like I just can't, this is too much. You can release that. All she has to let go are those ropes, and all of that falls off her back. And she stands up straight. And she's like, okay, what's next for me now? What's my next cycle? What's the next thing that I can do? We grow every time. We can deal with the pressures of life. We can deal with the stresses, right? But life doesn't really have to be all about stress and overworking and giving ourselves to others, especially, you know, those of us who are mothers. Some of them get caught up, because some of us get caught up in the false belief that we have to do everything. We have to be the perfect mother. I was actually talking about this to my car mechanic earlier today, that we have to expend ourselves for the betterment of others. We don't have to do that. And then when we realize, you know, we shouldn't feel guilty when we want to, you know, take some time out for ourselves. We can't feel guilty if we're not in this type of mode. We don't have to be overworked. We don't have to be overstressed. So many of us, especially in the States, are in this right now. But start letting go of certain things and realizing, you know what, I can do better than this. And don't feel guilty because you've made the wrong move, you made the mistake, you gave too much, and maybe your health started to fail. And well, again, learn from it. You grow from this. Stand up straight. And don't give up. Don't give up. But don't give in too much either, to where you just fall over and that big pile of weeds and roots crush you, right? We don't want that either. Do what? Are we in alignment with what we truly want and need in life? Do you have the strength to keep going, to achieve what it is you want? You do. But there are some things that you have to let go of with all these pressures on your back, these stresses, these burdens that you have to release so that you're more free, so that you can be more in alignment with what it is that you really want to call into your life. Okay, so we are going to go over, let me put these cards here, this big stack on what you need to focus on. The Star, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Coins, the Moon, Justice. I saw this card. I'm talking about balance. Death. Death is here. The Page of Wands. Wow. The Nine of Swords. Okay, guys. All right. Yeah, being strong, being resilient, you know, finding your destiny, not losing sight of what you want, being in alignment, like I said, with what it is, what your needs and hopes and aspirations are, what your dreams are. You know, if you're being called to do something, don't feel like it'll be a heavy burden on you and that you're not strong enough to do whatever it is that you're being called to do, what your destiny really is. This is really about you healing, and especially healing from mistakes that you have made. It's okay, you know, we learn from our mistakes and we grow stronger, we grow wiser, like I said before. Nine of Wands, this is for you to keep going, right? Don't give up. But at the same time, don't become so overburdened that that big pile of stuff crushes you, right? This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is you just continuing on with your journey. And, you know, again, life goes in cycles. things don't work out in your favor. You start realizing things about yourself that are for your, not for your highest good. And you're like, okay, well, this doesn't serve me anymore. I'll walk away from this and then I'll just move on. It's okay. And you grow. Don't let things stop you. Don't let the mistakes you made in the past, don't let these bad habits, poor patterns, hinder your progress. It's all part of your self-growth. And yeah, this is reevaluating what you really want in life, what you really need to be doing, planting better seeds to grow fruitful trees and not weeds, right? That resilience card looks like she's carrying a whole bunch of weeds and roots that have been taken out, stuff like that. The stuff that is not actually growing any fruit. And this is you sitting here like, okay, I want all these pentacles, but how am I going to get them? What is it that I need to do to grow a more fruitful tree for myself, to grow, to plant better seeds, to grow more of the abundance that I want? How am I going to get there? One thing is that you have to have patience too, because Seven of Coins is about having patience. Just be patient with yourself and just really look inside. Reevaluate your life and the things that are more important to you, people that are important, but what is really more important for yourself and your self-growth. The Moon, trusting your intuition, not giving into those fears and uncertainties. This is following your dreams and your aspirations. Everything that you want in life. You have the strength to achieve those things. Keep going. Again, we talked about cycles, right? Life is all about going through cycles, the cycles of the moon. We all have ups and downs, but we keep going. We all make mistakes and we can't get hung up on that. We keep going, just keep going. Learn from that situation and keep going. But know you're being divinely guided by your intuition. Balance. You really need to balance yourself out. Like over there, you're not straight. You're hunched over with that weight on your back. You got to straighten up. You got to see things with your mind's eye. The universe is trying to bring you what what your birthright is, what you are due. This is karmic justice here. You learn your life's lessons, you become stronger and wiser. This is Libra energy, and you learn from that so that you can better yourself. And you start learning to know what the right thing to do in your life is. Gaining insight and awareness to what it is that you truly need to align yourself with. And here's a Death card, Scorpio energy. Cutting out what doesn't serve you, right? Releasing the past. Facing your fears. I was talking about with the Moon card here, facing your fears. Look at all these majors here. How many do we have? We have 4 majors, guys. This is pretty. These are major life cycles, major life transitions. Okay, Libra, Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aquarius. This is about you really letting go. Because I just saw the Justice card, right? That's Libra. Death card. Letting go of what doesn't serve you. Killing off your old self, your old life. Death to it all. It's over. I'm done with all of this. I gotta keep going. Everything that's happened in my past was a lesson to be learned. This is all what this lifetime is about, okay? Phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Scorpio. Ruled by Pluto. That Phoenix rising from the ashes, your transformation. Focus on how all of these lessons, all these things that are happening in your life are for your betterment, because it's for your transformation. This is to catapult you, catalyst for change, to get you to become the highest version of yourself. There's great, profound change here, Aquarius, that you really need to start focusing on, and that you can get through this. And if you're already in the middle of your awakening, of your transition, your transformation, it's tough. Yes, there's a lot of things that we have, fears that we have to face, things that we have to kill off, and we'll never see them again, and will never affect us again. But we have to keep going, because I think I'm hearing like you're almost there, like you're reaching the end of your goal. You're nearing the end of your goal, something like that. Just keep going. This is really going to bring you a new life, right? Death and rebirth, a new Aquarius. All right. Oh, and I forgot to mention the star card. You're there. You're showing up in your reading, by the way. Page of Wands. Follow your passions. Follow your passions and be up for any challenge. Take those risks. Have that like childlike energy, that passion, that fiery energy, that ambition to go after what it is that you want. And don't have any reservations about it. And don't let anybody tell you you can't either. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. This guy's resilient too, because he trusts in the divine and that divine spark. He's got that Ace of Wands there, right? This is a new beginning for him to embark on creative endeavors, creative endeavors that really light him up, that really give him that spark, that really help him towards his, renewal. It renews the heart when you follow your creative passions. It's pretty powerful when you are immersed in that type of energy. And then we have the Nine of Swords. You're not alone in this. A lot of people go through these things. Maybe you're having sleepless nights and all this change and turmoil, all of this weight on your shoulders. It's just like, I can't, it's just so heavy on me. It's stressing me out. There's more stress here too. You may feel hopeless. You may feel depressed. You may feel really worried. You may feel guilty because of what you've done in the past, right? Maybe some of you just weren't learning your lessons fast enough and you're feeling guilty about that. Like, man, I was told I shouldn't do this. My gut was telling me not to go that route or to do whatever or to be with this person or to make that decision. And you're like, shit, what did I do? It's okay. Again, swords, lessons, challenges, learning from the challenges of life, and we learn from every sword that is being handed to us. We can't get caught up in worrying about what we've done and what we haven't done. We have to continue to move forward. And there it is, the star again. We're going to clarify those energies, but let's get to the Nine of Cups as to what you need to avoid. So this is, okay, Aquarius, you avoiding being a little smug, maybe selfish. This is for a few of you. This is you avoiding thinking, oh, well, I'm enjoying my swing here over this lake and I have these cups, but they really don't fulfill me. And I'm just going to continue swinging on this swing and not really worrying about my wish fulfillment. There's something along the lines of you thinking that it's just going to magically come to you. And that somehow you're going to be magically saved. This is an interesting message coming in. But what Spirit is saying is that you look so joyful and content here. But there's something along the lines of wishful thinking is what I'm getting. Being too overly optimistic. Maybe this is about you. Yeah, okay, this is you avoiding walking away from these cups that are here. This is interesting. Almost all the cups are the same except for 3 of them. 2 of them are the same. I'm saying that's 2 of cups. One of them's different than all the other ones. That's probably the ace. And the other ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of cups. Nostalgia. This is weird that I'm picking up on this because I never seen this in this card. Yeah, the cups are different here. 1 represents the ace, 2 represent the 2 of cups, and 6 represent the 6 of cups. Nostalgia. Things of the past. Yeah, this is something about, you know, wishful thinking about things that you have chosen in the past. Choosing the wrong cups. The wrong cups in love. The wrong ace of cups, where, not the wrong ace of cups, but that one cup you thought was the ace of cups that didn't bring you that fulfillment. The 6 of cups, you know, getting hung up in the past and maybe just not really coming to terms with healing your inner child. Something along those lines. There's a lot of messages coming from this card. Again, it's a general reading. Take it as it resonates. But on the flip side of this, they want you to focus on your wish fulfillment, even though this is in the void position. Don't focus on the cups you didn't choose, or the cups that you chose that were the so-called wrong cups that didn't bring you fulfillment. Okay? Start focusing on what actually brings you this joy and contentment, this bliss. Raise your vibration. Don't lower it. Keep going. And, you know, when your vibration lowers, just find something, get back into this state. It's hard to do, but it takes a lot of work. Trust me, because I've been doing that, and the second if my vibration lowers, bam, usually for me, it's music. I will tell you that. Music is my saving grace. And I start singing my heart out and dancing or whatever. I take showers of music every day. I've been doing that since I was a child, actually. And it really helps. And it gets my vibe back up, and I'm good to go. So there's a little piece of advice for you there. Okay, we're going to clarify the energies in the focus position. Could you please clarify the energies on what Libra needs to focus on? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Can you please clarify the energies on what Libra, I'm sorry, what Aquarius needs to focus on? Why do I have Libra on the mind? Sorry, guys. There's a reason for that. Balance. That's what they're saying. You guys need to balance more. Aquarius. Here we go. 4 of Pentacles. This is you building a solid foundation, being secure in things in the material plane. This is you building your wealth, okay? We all go through these cycles, and we all make these mistakes, and we all start really understanding what we need to be in alignment with. But we also need to balance ourselves, and we have to let go of things that don't serve us. For some of us, we have to let go of the material world, the scarcity mindset, not having enough, bad habits. This could also be something that's habitual. Material attachment to things and not focusing on our spirituality, what really brings us rejuvenation and bliss and happiness and contentment. Focusing on having alchemical balance. That's why I said Libra before, because they said balance, and then this card comes out, right? This is another card of balance. Balancing out your priorities as well. Things in the physical, right? Your life's priorities. That's why, you know, resilience there. It's like, what do I need to let go of? What can I keep? Right. Some of you really need to let go of something. Whether it's your fears, your uncertainties, letting go again of the material attachment to things, of the 3D world, tapping more into your spiritual nature, just starting spiritual practices, things like that. And then the bottom of the deck, we have a major arcana, and it's the Fool. This is you taking that leap of faith. every time. And see, this is the hero's journey. He's the start of the major arcana. Again, life goes in cycles, right? We complete something great and we start something new. And by the time we get to the world card, we've learned so much about ourselves and about the world, then we're on for the next book. Not just a chapter, we're on to write the next book. And then we start again and we take a leap of faith and we go into, this is also Aquarius energy too. We also go into the world without fear, knowing that the universe is going to catch us if we fall. And we're not having a fear of failure. We're not fearing of what's supposed to happen, because every time we go through these cycles, we grow and we learn more about ourselves and about the world. It's never ending. We are here to grow and to learn and to teach others. So make sure you have that faith going in to new things in your life, especially when you start new cycles. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Why is the Nine of Cups here in the avoid position? Thank you. We have 3 cards. 2 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Was I talking about 3 of Pentacles? Yeah, creation. And King of Pentacles. Don't feel stuck. Don't think that it's like you're overanalyzing things instead of trusting in the divine. Again, having faith. These are obstacles. Probably, maybe money is an obstacle for you. That's for some of you, okay? Again, general reading. Take it how it resonates. Maybe building your material wealth you find is an obstacle. You think you can't do it. You're second guessing yourself. You're like, I don't know. Maybe, you know, if I'm working so hard, why am I not achieving this wealth? Well, maybe, again, you need to reevaluate something. We did see the 7 of Pentacles. You got to change the way you go about looking at money, what money is to you. Money is energy, right? It's all about energy. And if you have that lack mentality, the scarcity mindset, you think you don't have enough, you are not going to have enough. Your thoughts create your reality. So you need to get up out of your head with regards to material things, right? But this is also you learning, overcome the obstacles, thinking you don't have what it takes. You don't have the brain. Swords are, you know, things in the mind, intellect, thoughts, ideas. Oops. This is you having that confidence in yourself and trusting your intuition that you can build your material wealth. This is you being more stable and not being stubborn about, you know, focusing on the material world and, you know, the world revolves around money, something along those lines. That you have to work your ass off with, you know, carrying all that weight on your back just to make a buck, right? There's better ways to manifest money, to call in wealth, and to build that abundance, all right? But this is also you following your dharma. You're really not seeing the truth in the situation about what your purpose is in life. And that purpose will actually give you that material wealth, that abundance, that stability, that financial security. You will become wiser when you start focusing on your goals. You're setting your goals and you're focusing on them. And a lot of that has to do with your dharma, your life's purpose, your life's work. And when you're so engrossed in that, your creative aspects, and I think I said this earlier, doors open up for you. Yeah, that's what I said. That big keyhole, right? You don't need the key. Your creativity is the key. Communicating is key. Communicating with the source, with God, with the universe, as to what it is you really want to align yourself with is key. Building your cathedral, your castle, being the king of your kingdom, okay? Don't think that you can't achieve this. Get out of your head. Listen to your heart. And tap into your creative side. Start working, building more, doing things in the physical and not being so like, I'm on this swing, everything is just going to come straight to me, but that doesn't happen when you don't do the work. Choose that cup of the ultimate fulfillment, and that's tapping into your creativity. Creative endeavors. Here's the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some of you may be saddened because I've done all this work or whatever, and I don't see my wish fulfillment coming. Again, you have to reevaluate something here, Aquarius. I'm seeing it's time to start over. Like a new start is coming for you. Like there's like a clean slate here where it's going to bring you more healing, and it's going to cause you to get out of this Five of Cups energy. There's emotional baggage here that you have to release. Okay, and here, that could very well be that too. It's putting a weight on your shoulders. Regret, sorrow for what you've done in the past. Maybe what's happened in a love relationship in the past. What you know, whatever this is for you that's happened in the past that you regret. Don't regret this. Just let it go. Let it fall away. You see, there's a castle over there. Look, all you got to do is cross that bridge. There's your castle. Wasn't I talking about castles? This is crazy, guys. I'm channeling like crazy. I was talking about castles, building your own castle, right? Being the king of your kingdom. It's right there, you guys. It's there. You just got to go after it. You have to align yourself with it. Follow your dreams and your wishes. But you have to do that work to get there. You have to work in tandem with the universe. Oh, real quick. Forgot the bottom of the deck for when I stop shuffling is the Knight of Coins. It's time to buckle down and get to work. Focus on your goals. I was talking about that. It may take a while because the Knight takes a while, but he knows he's going to be a success because he's persistent and he's determined to get to that ace. To get to the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is right over there, right? Have hope for the future. Know that what you're going to build is going to be magnificent. Create your goals, focus on them, and stick to them. Stick to the plan, okay? This guy always reaches his destination. He's very confident, he's very wise, and he works very hard to get what it is that he wants to achieve. So now we are going to see what it is what guidance Spirit has for you. What guidance do you have, Spirit, for our lovely Aquarians, or Aquariuses, whatever the plural term of that is? I think it's Aquariuses. I want to say Aquarians, but I think I looked it up and it said Aquariuses. But anyway, for Aquarius. What guidance do we have for Aquarius for this week, please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you very much. Wow. Gaian awakening. Look at all these light codes, man. Preparing, relocation, and ascension. This is your awakening, Aquarius. Yeah, you release these patterns. You start realizing things in the epiphanies. I'm seeing the death card again. It's in that pile over there. Death and rebirth. I think I did say awakening. Here it is. You're undergoing your awakening. Preparation for the ascension, the higher elevation of your soul. We all go through these cycles and we grow again, and we do have more than one awakening. It's always about evolving and spiritually growing. It's all part of the process. We leave that other stuff behind. We learn the lessons and we grow and we continue to move forward. We continue to heal. We continue to move forward towards our destiny and, become that star that we need to shine to the world. Wow, this is pretty big. This is the awakening card. And maybe some of you are getting maybe you know about light codes and you're receiving them. You're getting a lot of downloads from the universe. okay? Maybe there's something here where you guys are like trying to figure out, oh my God, what is all this stuff that's going on? And you're starting to realize, oh, is this part of my awakening? This is also you having to prepare to start making changes in your life. Because you're about to, some of you are about to enter this. Some of you are already in it. Some of you are about to enter into this. Maybe sometimes you need to actually relocate, move somewhere else. Uproot yourself and plant the tree somewhere else. That's kind of looks like what she's doing, right? She uprooted something, but it's not really the tree, but she pulled up something. She's carrying it. Maybe she's moving it somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, things are going to start happening if they haven't been happening already to get you to where you need to be for your destiny right there. You got to let it go. Let go of a lot of people, a lot of things. Oh, yeah, Gaia. Gaia is Mother Gaia. It's Mother Earth. I knew it. This is also you connecting more with Mother Earth. Grounding yourself to receive more of these insights from your star family. We do have the star there. The galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians. Connecting more to your guides, okay? When you really ground yourself, especially when you connect with nature, you start receiving a lot of these downloads. And look what's at the bottom. We're talking about grounding. Root portal, the root chakra, vitality, stability, and survival, fearful. Yeah, this is about, you know, healing your root chakra here. And look, number 33 is a master number. This is Jesus's number. I believe he died when he was 33, right? This is Ascended Masters right here. You have to regain your strength. Yep. Grounding yourself. Again, it was talking about grounding yourself, connecting to Gaia to regain your strength, right? Rebuild your resilience and your strength. I believe I do have a root chakra healing meditation on my channel. It's on the healing meditations playlist. I would highly recommend that, especially when you are focusing on the sacred geometry image that is in that meditation. This will help you with grounding yourself and grounding your energies, okay, to regain your strength. You have to stabilize your energy and become more grounded. Also, go out in nature, take off your shoes, walk barefoot, just sit there and put your feet in the grass, put your feet in the water, go to a river and take some water in your hands and pour it all over your face, your body, whatever. Put your feet in the river, put your feet on the rocks at the edge of a cliff, something. Hug a tree. It sounds funny, but it does work. My son was laughing at me about it the other day and people were looking at me funny, but I did it. I don't give a shit. It helped because, you know, I do these readings and I pick up on energies from people I walk around. And it's heightening lately because my gifts are getting stronger and I have to make sure that I'm grounded all the time. Okay, so yeah, go hug a tree or just touch it. If you feel weird about hugging it, just touch the tree. Okay. You're supported by the universe, all right? You are more powerful than you think you are, and you are stronger than you think you are. And take good care of yourself, okay? Again, healing. You have to take very good care of yourself, okay? All right, Aquarius, what are we going to do? We are also going to see what the new moon in Gemini is going to bring you. What is the new moon in Gemini going to bring Aquarius? Please and thank you. Let me do it this way. What is the new moon in Gemini bringing Aquarius this week? The new moon in Gemini is June 10th, in case you didn't already know. It's also the solar eclipse. since Gemini is an air sign, it's supposed to be affecting the air signs the most, especially those who are Geminis. All right. Oh, look at that. What do you need to release? Yep, we were talking about that. What do you need to let go of? What doesn't serve you? The waning moon. And luck is on your side, new moon Sagittarius. The universe is here for you. Don't lose sight of that. Trust in that. It's like Jupiter energy here. Okay. This also indicates that some of you do have to relocate. Sagittarius is about travel. Yeah, I said about uprooting yourself so you can plant better seeds elsewhere. Maybe the environment you're in is no longer serving you. That may be part of it, Aquarius. The Fool card was here, right? So that's also about travel. Death and rebirth, starting something new, starting something over. And maybe for some of you that you actually have to physically move. All right? But know that you change things about yourself, and the universe sees that, and they start working with you during your ascension, during your awakening. But you have to ground yourself a lot more, and you really have to release what no longer serves you. It's all part of your growth, your evolution. The bottom of the deck, there you are. Again, new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. I'm hearing this is really about you, what's the word? Healing. How love heals all things. That's what I want to say. Love heals all wounds. It heals everything. Just basically everything. Unconditional love, that is. This is not the Eros love, which is romantic love. This is unconditional. So yeah. Start moving forward. Oops. Don't look back. Change is coming. And when that change comes, and when you start changing the way you go about doing things, and you're going through these cycles of your evolution and growing stronger every day, more resilient, right? Just know that every time you do this, you always bring love into it. You always feel that rejuvenation from that divine love from the Ace of Cups. And just keep going. You definitely have to let go of the past and bring love into that. Pour love into that. Release it. Send it away with love. Send those people who did you wrong, whatever it is this is, send it with love and go about your own way. Okay. They really want you to get going on this because it is really time for your awakening if you're not in it already. Okay, Aquarius? All right. Lastly, think of a question, any question at all. Meditate on that question while I shuffle in silence, and we'll see what message the angels have for you. Oops. Wow. Okay. Look, compromise, balance coming in. Compromise, and if you believe, Aquarius, they're your answers. If you believe means that the situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith in this. And there's a need for compromise and balance. The bottom of the deck is the situation will improve. All right? You got this, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.